Hello, sixth graders. How are you doing? My name is Mr. Gardell. I am so excited to start the school year. I just can't wait to see you through Zoom meetings. I can't wait to have conversations with you through emails and messages. And so I am super duper excited to get the school year started. Before we get started, I want to briefly explain what this week is all about at Hastings Middle School. So starting today, it's all about making connections. So today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week, we will do different making connection activities. Today, it's all about getting to know me, Mr. Gardell. Tomorrow, that will be my opportunity to get to know you. We'll look at Schoology in a few minutes so that you can kind of see all the list of different learning activities or connection activities, that we're going to do this week so that we can get to know each other a little bit better and you can better understand the online academy and the program that we're going to use this online academy experience called Edgenuity. But for right now, I want to focus on me. And so again, my name is Mr. Gardell. Some of you know who I am. Some of you don't. Some of you are like, I've never seen that person before. Some of you are like, hey, my brother, hey, my sister had him for social studies last year, or the year before, or 3 years ago. So some of you are aware of who I am. The first thing that I think you should know about me is that, yeah, that's me to a T. I'm a jokester. I absolutely love joking around. I love having fun. And really, what I tell sixth graders all the time is we are going to learn first and foremost, but we're going to have fun doing it. And that's what I hope our experience will be like with Online Academy is that we're going to have fun learning. That's my goal. The other goal that I have for me is to make connections with you. That's my number one goal. I want to get to know each and every one of you. And I know that's going to be a challenge, but I think it's something that we can accomplish through Zoom meetings, messaging, etc. We're going to figure it out because I'm going to get to know you and I'm going to better understand who you are as a person as well as a student. So back to me. So a few things about me. I'll start with my family. My wife cuts and colors people's hair for a living. That's her on the left. That's me on the right if you're struggling with the picture. There is my son. He just turned 25 years a few weeks ago. So I don't know if that makes me feel good or not. It makes me feel old, to be honest with you. And then I have a dog, specifically a pug. He's about 10 feet to my left right now, snoring. So you might be able to pick him up if I stop talking for a second. But he literally is snoring to my left. He just ate and he is tired and he is in nap mode. So he's an older pug, but he's a feisty pug at that. Fun. What are some fun things that I do? Well, I think this picture best represents me having my most fun besides spending time with my family, and that's spending time on vacation, specifically in Colorado. I absolutely love going out to Colorado. I was devastated when I was unable to go out to Colorado this summer because typically my wife and I go out there at least once a year. Unfortunately, this year we're not going to make it out there at all. The other thing I have fun doing is anything outdoors. To me, I love getting outdoors, specifically in the seasons of spring, summer, and fall. Winter, not so much. I'm old, I'm brittle, I get too cold. So I'm kind of a wimp in the winter, so I tend to stay indoors. But once spring hits, I'm back outside a lot. The other thing I like to do, of course, is spending time with my family. As a teacher, this is my 19th year teaching at Hastings Middle School. And so the 19 represents it's my 19th year. For 15 of those years, I've taught social studies to sixth graders. And specifically, what we've learned in social studies for the past 15 years is on Minnesota. So that's my goal, is to better help you to understand Minnesota and what our state's all about throughout our online academy experience. Lastly, sports. I absolutely love sports. In fact, it's not uncommon for me to have something on TV sports related: tennis, golf, soccer, baseball, hockey. I just absolutely love watching really any sport. I was kind of bummed out, to be honest with you, when we started distance learning last spring. There was simply no sports on. So I was struggling with that. Two of my favorite teams, which aren't in Minnesota, are the Colorado Rockies. They're a Major League Baseball team, and the Denver Broncos, who play in the NFL. So that's a little bit more about me. I do want to go back to one thing before we move on to me showing you on how to, again, utilize and access Schoology, is that I will be your teacher for all subjects. We have 6 separate subjects. We have math, science, lifetime fitness, language arts, social studies, and digital citizenship. And we'll do only 3 of those per learning period. And we'll talk more about that in the middle of the week. But I am the go-to person for all of those subjects. If for some reason I'm unable to answer your question, we're going to find somebody in the middle school that will be able to answer it. So the start of the school year, I know, is going to be a challenge for all of us, but as we talked about yesterday with all the Hastings Middle School teachers and staff, is that we're all in this together. And I believe that you and I, we're in this together, and we're going to figure it out and make the best out of our online academy experience. So I'm going to exit out of this, and I just want to quickly pull up Schoology. So as you can see, this is the beginning page or the front page of Schoology. You will have to log in. Now, my login is different than yours. Your login is 27, the year you graduate, your first name, period, last name, at hastingsapps.org. Your password is 00 and then your ID number. So if your ID number is 405813, it's 00405813. And so I hope you remember on how to access Schoology. If not, you're always more than welcome to send me an email, to send me a message, and I will for sure help you. But I did somewhere in one of these days explain for you on how to access everything. And I believe your parents should have gotten, and guardians should have received, an email from Mr. Kovac kind of showing and outlining how to access Hastings apps, how to access Schoology. And if not, that's why I'm here, to help you. So once you log into Schoology, and mine logged in right away, and it logged in right away because I was logged in earlier in the day to Schoology, is that over on the right-hand side, you see a column called Upcoming. That column is where you're going to see the 4 different connections activities that we're doing this week. And right now, what you're doing is you're watching the welcome back video. And that's what all you need to do today. But I just want to click on it so you understand what to do. Once you click on it, okay, it's going to tell you some directions on what to do. This is step 1, really watching that video. But eventually what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to answer a true-false question. And so if I click on preview, then you will see what you'll be seeing once you answer this true-false question. And you just simply have to answer true or false, and then you're done. Then I use that information to take attendance for today, because I do have to take attendance for this week. So there it is. Okay, so the question is, basically, I watched the Welcome Online Academy video created by Mr. Gardell. You simply click true because you're watching it right now, and then don't forget to submit. Okay, I can't submit it, but you will be able to. Once you submit it, then I can see that you completed it. I want to go back another couple of screens to where you can see the upcoming column. And I just want you to understand, basically, in a quick summary, what you're going to be doing this week. Some days will be with me, some days will be without me. Like tomorrow, for example, you'll be primarily doing the me getting to know you activity on your own. I have training on Edgenuity tomorrow, but you will complete the getting to know questionnaire. On Wednesday, we will have a Zoom meeting. The Zoom link is in there. And then on Thursday, we're going to spend time on getting to know Edgenuity. So that's really the 4 different connection activities for this week. And then if I get my mugshot out of the way, you can see that we do have another Zoom meeting on Tuesday of next week, which is the first day of school. That Zoom meeting will begin at 8:30. That is when first period begins for all middle school students who are in the building. So we are going to be consistent with that, and our Zoom meetings will likely begin at 8:30 or the start of first period. If you're wondering, school begins at 8 o'clock in the morning for students that are in the building, but they have their first 30 minutes of advisory. Alrighty, well, I'm going to let you go, and I cannot wait to get to know you. I will be reading up on you based on the 5 questions that you answer in the Getting to Know Me questionnaire. But I wish you nothing but the best for the rest of the day, and I can't wait to see you in person through a Zoom meeting on Wednesday. Take care and have a great rest of your day.